I made a skirt in protest against rainbow marketing. And if you're wondering what rainbow marketing is, I'm so glad you asked. Rainbow marketing is basically companies using rainbows and pride flags in their marketing in order to look inclusive and supportive and profit off of our history and do absolutely nothing to actually support the community in any way, shape, or form. So it's all for exploitation, because let's be honest, they do absolutely nothing for the rest of the year to talk about anything else to do with human rights. So it is all for money. Always money. So basically it's just capitalism with a rainbow slapped on it. Posted a video showing the skirt with a message about rainbow marketing. People were like, where can I buy this? Babes, no, you are missing the message. We are making it, and I'm gonna teach you how to make it today. And it is only difficult and time consuming if you're making it in like a proper, neat, perfectionist way. But we're punk rock here. You can leave the edges raw. You can literally do anything you want. You can cut that shit up. It doesn't have to be neat. You can hand sew it. All you need is the most basic skills, basic knowledge, just a ruler, scissors, a little needle, and you're fine. You can make it. If you really want to buy something, just buy the fabric, right? It's probably on eBay. Like, Google rainbow tartan and you will find it. You will definitely find it. And then you can just sew the hell out of it. You got this. Come on now. We are done with overconsumption. Okay, I'm gonna give you the step-by-step now. So the proper way of making it took me like 3 to 4 hours, and that's only because I got annoyed with my sewing machine about 10 times because it wasn't listening to me, which is rude. So if you do it like the raw, edgy, punk way, you'll be fine. It'll only take you like an hour. But without further ado, let's get on with the tutorial. First, you'll need a rectangle. The rectangle will depend on how long and how wide you want it. It really doesn't matter. Just make sure that there is some seam allowance if you are hemming it. To hem it, all you have to do is fold over twice and sew it down with a straight stitch. And if you want to leave the edges raw, you should put a zigzag stitch to prevent it from fraying too much. I put a few pleats to make it a bit more flowy, and we made so many pleats on this channel, I'm sure you already know how to do them, but all you have to do is pinch the fabric and fold it forward. And then secure it with a straight stitch. Because there's not that many pleats and they are a bit wider than the usual pleats we do, I would suggest you go a bit lower than usual just because they need a bit more structure. The next step would be to hem the top as well, but before you do that, I would highly suggest you do a straight stitch along the side just to prevent it from fraying, but also to secure the pleats in place so they don't move around as much when you are sewing them down. And if you do want to leave it raw, again, you just have to do a zigzag stitch. The belt loops take the longest time, but they look so pretty. I love them. You can make them any size you want. I made a stencil, which is 3 by 6 inches. And I feel like that's like the perfect size for my skirt. But again, experiment, have fun, see what you will come up with. I cut out 7 squares because I need 7 belt loops. I did hem the bottoms to make my life easier. And then to make the actual belt loops, you have to fold both sides inwards and then fold them over each other. And then finishing it off with a straight stitch on each side. The item to the skirt is quite simple. You just have to measure how much of a distance you want between them. And to secure them to the skirt, you first have to pin them down facing upwards, fold it over themselves, and then secure it again. Then fold over the bottom inwards and straight stitch it again. It will be fiddly, it will be annoying, you will get pissed off multiple times, but once it's done, it will be worth it. Last step, my absolute favorite step, is the patches. I love patches. I love a good political patch, and this is no different. The way I went about this one is I wrote out a slogan that I cut into letter by letter. Using a basting stitch, I secured it to the skirt. The basting stitch is basically a running stitch, so there's no knots, it's very loose, so that you can easily remove it at the end of the project. And then did straight lines all across the design. To prevent fraying, I did go around a few of the letters to make sure that everything is nice and secure even when you wash it. And then the last step would be to remove the basting stitch. I love this design so much. I made a few of these skirts actually in a few colors, some without patches, some with patches, but it's always such a great addition to my outfits because sometimes they're just boring. They need a little bit of a pizzazz, you know, a little bit of personality. And this is perfect. At the most basic level, it's a square with belt loops on it. You got it, you'll make it, and you'll slay. But if you do want to buy one, it will be on my Depop because I don't need to, right? So message of the video is make your own shit, support small businesses or companies that actually support the LGBTQIA+ community if you're going to be buying Pride merch. Thank you for watching. Happy Pride Month. If you like to see more tutorials, DIYs, all that punk stuff, subscribe, like the video, let me know what else you want to see, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.